Top story at this hour, suspected terrorists have killed a Sarpanch in North Kashmir, Sopore area. Now, the Sarpanch Ghulam Mohammad Mir was kidnapped last evening. His body was found this morning. For more on this, let's go across to Nazir Masoodi in just a bit.
हमारे आंगन में 7-8 बंदे आए थे, शायद बाहर भी थे, दीवार के बाहर भी। उनके पास खाकी कलर की यूनिफॉर्म थी और वेपन्स भी साथ थे। एक बंदा था, उसने कहा हम आप ही के बंदे हैं, आप डरो मत, इसको ऑफिसर से बाहर बात करनी है, ये वापस आएगा, हम इसको गेट तक छोड़ेंगे। मेरी बड़ी बहन ने नहीं माना, एक बंदे ने इसको धक्का दिया और अबू को ले गए, फिर पता ही नहीं क्या हुआ।
So this gruesome incident comes just ahead of fourth phase of polls tomorrow. Let's go across to Nazir for more on this. Nazir, a story all too familiar, third incident involving a Sarpanch in the midst of elections in the state. I'm afraid we haven't got the audio of Nazir. We're just trying to get to him, but this is the big news that's coming in ahead of the fourth phase of polls in Jammu and Kashmir. We're seeing a gruesome incident of a Sarpanch who's been kidnapped and killed by suspected terrorists. He was in fact dragged out of the house in front of his families. The police say they did as much as possible to try and trace him through the night, but the body has been found this morning. So this is coming just in the midst of a lot of polls, and this is the third incident involving a Sarpanch. Let's go across to Nazir for more on this. Nazir, how exactly has this happened, and with fourth phase of polls, not in Sopore but other areas?
Well, what police sources tell us, around 5 gunmen, they have barged into his house last evening at around 9 p.m. and kidnapped Ghulam Mohammad Mir, 62-year-old Sarpanch of Highgaon village. He was a prominent citizen there as well, a retired teacher, well-respected citizen there. And he was kidnapped, and soon after that, security force and police, they launched a manhunt, but they could not track down the kidnappers. And this morning, body of Ghulam Mohammad Mir was found in the same area. Our sources tell us militants have been looking for him. They were have been after him for some time. Last year there was some issue in which 4 policemen were killed after police got information about presence of militants in this village, Highgaon village. Since then they were suspecting him to be behind that information. So they were after this man, and he has been killed. He is the third panchayat member or the relative of panchayat member who have been killed by militants in last 1 month. Recently a panchayat Sarpanch was killed in Shopian. He left behind, 5 children, including a physically challenged 5-year-old daughter. So clearly these are human tragedies. So the innocent people being killed for political reasons. Sopore has already gone to polls in the third phase of elections, and Sopore has witnessed around 30% polling, and the rest of the areas have witnessed overwhelming and record polling in these elections. But who is becoming the victim of all this vicious circle? Innocent, without any having any self-defense. These Sarpanch village heads who have often becoming victims of militant bullets. So again, a Sarpanch in Sopore area was kidnapped by militants and shot dead this morning.
Well, Nazir Masoodi, thanks very much for joining us with that update.